Hello and welcome to a reading to find out what your message is from your Ascended Masters. So you may take a moment now just to focus in on the three cards here and see which one you're more drawn to. Card number 1, 2 or 3 to receive your message. And I'd like to welcome you to my channel, The Healing Academy with Connie Rose. And thank you if you have subscribed and shared my channel. It really means a lot to me. And if not, I welcome you too. So let's get on with your reading today. So let's start with card number 1. Now, card number 1 is the Health and Healing card. And the Ascended Master here is Hilarion. And Hilarion, I'm just going to read in the book so you know who Hilarion actually is. And Hilarion was also known as Saint Hilarion or Master Hilarion. He was a 4th century Middle Easterner who became renowned for his successful healing work. Hilarion was beloved by both Christians and those who practiced the old religions. Much of his life and healing work was immortalized by Saint Jerome's writings, which described Hilarion healing by commanding earthbound spirit attachments to leave. Call upon Hilarion for any issues involving healing or the clearing of energy. So I know if this is a card that you've gone with today, there's an extra boost of healing energy that's coming your way. And I know that there's been a few energetic issues that have been coming up for you. And know that with this beautiful angelic boost of energy and healing that you're well on your way to recovery. I have a feeling for some of you out there, this may feel a little distant, like it's your recovery is going to take too long, or it's never going to happen. But I'm here to say that this message here is really giving me the feeling that you're well on your way. You are the main catalyst here to your healing. Nobody else is. So no other medical professional or medication. They all play their part, don't get me wrong, but ultimately this is your mindset. And know that Hilarion is here giving you that energetic boost of healing that's coming your way. Let me just get some more cards for you here and let's see what else this message is for you. Oh, here we go. Jumped out at me. Okay, the next card you get is the Decision card, Archangel Jophiel. Excuse me. Release yourself from that which holds you back, a need to detox. Unnecessary worry based on lack of self-confidence, which is very fitting for our friend here, Ascended Master Hilarion, who's been giving you the message today that you're well on your way to recovery. Be very mindful that there is a time for you now to detox your body. You've probably started doing this. I know with a few people I've been speaking to lately, the word detox has been thrown around left, right and center because people know it's time to clear out whatever energy's been stuck and stagnant for a while. And the change of seasons here in the Southern Hemisphere going into autumn and other seasons in other parts of the world. And when we change into seasons, we change perspective, we change energy, we shift, and know that it's time for a much needed detox, not only physically, but very much spiritually for you too. It's a mind reset. So it's time for you to really take on board that there's mass healing happening now, mass healing, especially for you. So receive, expect that you're healing, and move forward. Okay, so that's the message I'm getting here, because up until now you've been lacking the confidence that anything's going to get better, that the energy's going to lift, and I'm here to say it certainly is, but you need to make that decision. So it's very much up to you. Okay, so that just reiterates what I said previously. It's up to you. And you make that decision to heal and boom, it happens much quicker. It's happening anyway at a slower pace, but you need to make that decision to get that intention set to shift and get out of your own way. Okay, and the next card that I get for you is the Night of Gabrielle. And it says, time to take action, great passion for a cause, instinctively knowing what to do. And that's just, again, confirmation of where you're at here on your healing journey. Time for you to really step up into that decision and do what is necessary. If it means just, having one less wine on a weekend, if it means going to bed a little earlier a couple of nights a week, if it means, cutting off ties with people that are taking your energy, whatever it may be, know that it's all part of the detox over here. Know that it's necessary for the healing. It's all connected. You are well on your way, but you still need to take that action. Okay, you play a major part in this healing journey, not just people telling you how it is, not just supplements or medication or whatever it is you're putting in your body. It's a decision that you're going to absorb the right vibration out of whatever you're putting in your body. It's the decision that you're going to be right on track. And you'll absolutely know when you take action what's next. Okay, so it's really taking full responsibility for this recovery, okay? And it really is a massive effort. It really is. But know that you're putting the things in place. You've got a good team around you, by the way. This may be medical professions. This may be your team of spirit guides. It may be your soul tribe. But there's a team around you I can feel that's helping you shift into this new frequency that you are working toward. But it is effort. It is effort for you, from you, but please continue to do so. And I want to just give you a little message to finish off, a little affirmation or a little message of guidance. And it is the forgiveness card. And it says, holding on to past hurt is preventing you from moving forward and achieving your heart's desires. Let it go. Forgiveness does not mean that you condone another's action. It simply means that you are no longer willing to be a perpetual victim to a particular person or event. Blame is a waste of your precious energy. Bless and surrender the past, for in doing so you will reclaim the joy of life. And there is a massive healing journey going on here. And when we forgive, we release burdens, we release shackles, we release resentment, and we release illness and imbalance. And that is your message for card number 1. All right. Lots of work to be done there, guys, but know that you're on the right track, okay? You certainly, know that you're on the right track, okay? All right, health and healing. Actually, I'll put that back in here. Let me get organized here for card number 2. So the message from your Ascended Masters for card number 2 is Isis. Balance, career and home life. Now, let me tell you a little bit about Isis. Now, Isis demonstrated a perfectly balanced life as a great spiritual teacher and devoted wife and mother to Osiris and Horus, respectively. Isis is a much revered Egyptian goddess who symbolizes feminine strength and power. She can help you find enough time and energy to enjoy all aspects of your life if you'll ask for her assistance. And the thing is, with our angels, spirit guides, Ascended Masters, they don't just step in and take over. We have to ask for their assistance and they show up. And then we receive and then we have gratitude. Now, the thing with Isis is she was a balanced spiritual teacher, not only a mother, a woman, a mother, a wife. Like, there's a lot of responsibility for you at the moment, and you don't need to be a mother or a wife and all the rest of it, but just have a look at your balance going on in life at the moment, because she's here to say that she's helping you shift through your priorities and know what's priority number 1, 2, 3. The thing is, you need to prioritize yourself at the moment. You are number 1, because when you are balanced in what you do, you can really come from a place of gratitude and love and abundance. And when you're there, you can take the time to sit to have conversations with little kids who want your time. You can stop and really help people unpack whatever's going on for them at the time, and they need some assistance. You've got the time to, catch that next red light without getting frustrated. Like, all these little things in life we find inconveniencing us from time to time. But when we live in balance and we really make time for our priorities, everything slots into where it needs to be. So leaving a space of overwhelm and having that story you're telling yourself that you're not good enough because you're just doing half-assed jobs here and there because you haven't got enough energy to go around and there's not enough of you, is because the balance is not where it should be. So Isis comes out here to give you the message to say, prioritize. You're number 1. And when you're right, then you'll be able to shift your energy in other places. If you're not looking out for yourself, you're not going to have anything else to give. So that is your main message today. So let's get some more information on where we can improve this or what's going on for you. Okay. And the next card we get for you is the Keepers of the Earth. You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand behind you. Hello. We already know this because Isis just popped up, right? But you have quite a few that want to show their face today. Quite a few that are coming forward because you're ready to ask and ready to receive. And not only are your ancestors of spiritual realms, like angels, or the human kind of formation, I guess, but you also have the animal realm is coming through for you as well. So please notice, I feel like a few of you right now have got like a little cat right in front of you. Look over and it's just coming toward you, or that's what I see. So if the cat is with you, please know that this message is very much for you and that connection you have with this cat. And I love hearing all your comments about this, so please share in the comments if this is you. Now, know that it's not only this cat, but animals in general will be gravitating toward you, and when you do see them, just take a moment to see what thoughts you've been telling yourself or what's been happening just of late, because that really is a indication that your ancestors are here, your ancient ancestors, just to let you know where you're at. So you've got your ascended masters, you've got your ancestors, you've got quite a lot of spiritual energy around you at the moment. So take it on and realize when they show up what's just happened, because the timing is divine. The timing is divine. Okay, and let me just pull another card here for you. Oh, okay. And this card I actually got for card number 1 as well. There's the effort card. So I wouldn't be surprised perhaps if you were tossing up between going for card number 1 and number 2. But there is work to do. And in order for you to get that balance, sometimes you've got to be imbalanced just for a little bit more to pull back the balance. So there might be just an overload of work in one area that needs to be worked with just for the next week or two, where you start shifting that balance equally, just to even it up a little bit. And you certainly need to use that energy in that area. So when we want balance, we can't sometimes just switch it on and go, okay, that's it, I'm only doing 25% here, 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 and here. If there's still going to be a massive workload over there. So this is your opportunity in the next week or two to start tidying up, to start evening out the workload in all areas of your life. And that's what this card is explaining to you. And let's just pull one more card. I'm just trying to work out which deck they're giving me. Okay. All right. Excuse me. Let's go one more card. Oh. And it's that one. Thank you. Okay. And we have the Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits. Soul Tribe. Delegate. Delegate, delegate, delegate. Because here, I feel like there's a few questions that have arisen for you, like, oh yeah, right, yeah, balance is lovely, but how am I going to do that? And I've got too much to do, and you don't know me. But the thing is, the cards are speaking, and you've got a lot of spiritual connection here. And it's time to call on people in the physical and in the spiritual, because it's time you get your soul tribe together. Delegate, ask for help. Give some extra load to people you wouldn't necessarily do because you're always concerned about what they're going through. But sometimes when people are overwhelmed or in a bit of a state of confusion or, to the point of depression, you give them a job to do. That switches them on. That uses different parts of their brain. They come back to life. You could be doing them a favor. And I know that you have someone in mind when I speak like this, because already you're an empath. You feel things deeply. You like to be of service. You like to do things for people, etc. But when people can do things for you, you don't realize how powerful that is for them. So call in your tribe and let them take some of this load. And that part there, my friend, is actually the effort part, because you could do this till the cows come home. But the thing is, you're depleted. The thing is, you're exhausted. The thing is, sometimes you feel misunderstood because the workload you do looks like a breeze to others, but it's just too much. So let's get it in order. Call in your spirit guides, call in your ancestors, call in all your teams, because you have them. Now it's time to let them in, receive, and delegate, because the Great Gathering is happening and you've got more to do. And let me just finish with a nice little affirmation, a little message from these gorgeous little love heart cards. They're the most gorgeous things. And you get the healing card. Listen to your heart. Love is the greatest healer. It has the capacity to balance and heal your emotions, thoughts, and perceptions, which in turn will heal you physically. Your angels are here with you and will help dissolve your fears. Trust in the power of love to guide you, and your life will magically transform. This card is confirming that healing is occurring right now. And this card here is confirming for me that this could easily be a carry-on from card number 1, because that was started with healing and this one finishes with healing. So there's a bit of work for you to do. The effort card is there. You need to do things that are outside of your comfort zone, which is asking for help and taking them, which is not you up until now, but you know what? It is part of the new you, because the more you empower others by helping you, the more you empower yourself, and you teach those who come after you to be able to do it for themselves also and ask for help. So this is bigger than us. This is bigger than you. This is bigger. So please, please take this message on wisely, and you know what to do. And that is card number 2. Oh, gosh. These cards are a little bit exciting today. I'm loving these readings. Loving these readings. Okay. And last but not least, we have card number 3. And card number 3, which is our final Ascended Master that's coming through today, is the Green Man. Oh, I love this card. The Green Man, retreat into nature. And don't we all love the vibration that we get from nature? Like just being there, looking at the birds, the trees, water running, you know, all those beautiful gifts that we have just sitting there that are waiting for us. And I'll just read to you the Ascended Masters Handbook, what the Green Man represents. And it says, carvings and paintings of Green Man's face peering through leaves adorn ancient churches throughout Western Europe and India. He's long regarded as the face of nature and a fertility deity who helps crops to grow. You can call upon Green Man for help with your own garden or to increase your connection to the spirit of nature. So this card is calling you to become one with nature. That's what's really coming out for me. The fact that the book suggested he's peering out through the leaves, that was the part that really stood out. And I know that when parts of reading stand out for me, that's where I need to go. So it's like, if you are blessed enough to be coming into autumn in the Southern Hemisphere, let yourself play in those leaves this autumn. Let yourself get right in there. Whatever the season is, whatever that season brings to you right now when you're listening to this reading, I want you to connect. And bring that inner child out, because you need that strength and you need that vulnerability to be able to step up into the next frequency that you're working toward. And nature really lets you just be you. It doesn't judge you. It doesn't expect anything out of you. And when you really connect, be out there watering your plants or picking flowers or whatever brings you joy, because nature is always there to provide. And if you're not growing fruit and veggies just yet, know that that is something that's coming quite soon for you. And it could simply be just one tomato plant. It could be just one lemon tree, whatever it may be, but it really needs the nurturing and it really needs you to put your everything into it, because we're all connected and we're all one. And as you watch whatever you plant bud and come alive and grow, that's part of your spiritual journey as well. So make sure you're paying close attention to keeping it well, hydrated, alive, fed, all those beautiful things, because it's a representation of yourself. Okay, the next card we get is the Queen of Gabrielle. Passionate, charming, brilliant, independent. You can do anything right now. Go after what you want and the ability to attract helpful people. So that's another brilliant thing. So it feels as if there's a project that's about to come to life for you. And it feels like you're gathering the people. You're bringing people together. And if you don't feel that you're doing this just yet, you actually do have a passion to do so. Like-minded people on the same page. It's not about convincing others to change their ways. It's more so sitting back and attracting the like-minded people to your cause. Okay, that's how I'll say it. Attracting like-minded people to your cause. And you'll find that the people that you attract are going to be able to help you along your way to spread your message. Okay, so that's Queen of Gabrielle. Know that, you're full of ideas right now, aren't you? Like, full of ideas. Let them know that they will come to life. And that goes back to whatever you plant in nature. Your idea, that represents you and your idea. It makes more sense now. I get it. Right. Yeah, perfect. Okay, and your next card here is Mintakan, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. Okay, so this goes back to like a starseed connection for you. And sometimes, and you know what, I'm going to say more so lately, you're feeling a little bit judged or not in line with other people. And in the past, this may have really disrupted you, but you're coming into this strength where if people aren't aligned with you and your belief systems, if people are on different journeys and different paths, it's not actually affecting you so greatly anymore because you're so strongly drawn to your purpose. And your purpose is very much based on love and truth. And when you stay in that energy, that's where you'll be attracting the like-minded people. But this is just to remind you that you're not alone because, longing for home, wanting to find a place where you belong. And you're actually creating that now. This card, if you pulled this, say 12 months ago, it would have been so fitting to say, I don't belong here. I'm out. I just, nobody gets me and this is all too hard. 12 months time, which is now, you have just bloomed. You've actually blossomed, going back to the green man in nature, reference. You have actually come a 360 and you've got a vision. You are so set. Whether or not you've put anything into place yet doesn't matter because you have a knowing and know that you're part of the original light workers. There's a connection here with your star seeds. So I'd really love you, even this card here, Mintakan, is Mintakan. Do a little bit of Googling and look into that connection because there's something here more for you. Okay? All right, and let me just pull another card. Wow, you've got big stuff going on. It's almost like you're doing something that you've never done before, whether it be a change of career or friendship group or something like that. And then, oh my God, this card is gorgeous. There's the big reveal. The big reveal. So all this work here sets you up to go, okay, guys, I'm here. I'm here and this is me, and you are just being unapologetically yourself. You are, and oh my gosh, check that out. It's the most glorious blossomed flower right in the center of your heart space. You've got all the gorgeous flowers that are coming from out the top of your head. You're all around nature. You've got the beautiful animals, and that is because you've stopped in nature. You've taken your medicine that nature brings, which brings you into the vibration that's correct for you, that you'll be able to attract the right people, the like-minded people that stand in your truth and know that you're not alone. And that is where you become the massive reveal, my friend. And you've got a story to tell. And it's time that you start speaking it. You may feel like you're still in this area and that's okay, but no, you're not far from the big reveal. And that is just sharing everybody. Hey, I'm here. I have a story to tell. Take it or leave it. You're not in the convincing game. It's just simply, this is me. And it's based on love. It's based on your truth, and you can't get that wrong. And finally, it takes courage. Courage is your card here. Your final message. Dare to be different, to make mistakes, create. For it is in creation that you exist, in this world of dreams that stem, hello, a nature reference, that stem from the eternal heart. We've got the beautiful flower right there that stems right from the heart, like this card is confirming. You are one with all creation. All is possible. Go forth and be true to yourself, for it is only through being true to you that you can be true to others. If that's not a beautiful confirmation to end your card reading, card number 3, I don't know what is. And that is your readings for today. Please stay well. Take what resonates with you. Love to share your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, to share, and all those beautiful algorithm things. Stay well. Be kind to others, but especially be kind to you. Peace out.